Good morning, Titans.
Today we have all your Friday news, including a quick look at Antelope's new show choir.
Students will share their inspiration behind their tattoos.
And the office staff had a little fun this week.
All this and much more
starts right now,
only on your
Channel 5
Titan TV News.
Titans. Today is Friday, February 17th. I'm Crystal Campos, filling in for Janae Mims.
And I'm Brooke Carrick. So, Crystal, how does it feel to anchor on Friday's show?
It's about the same, but it's great to be here, though.
It's great to have you here. At least Janae can't bug me about being her perfect match.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But I'm pretty sure you're going to hear from her on Tuesday.
Oh, I know I will.
I forgot to get my survey, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now let's get started with the show.
Go ahead.
Seniors, the financial aid deadline for college is fast approaching. You need to fill out your applications and turn them in as soon as possible. Reporters Bradley Kingston and Matt Hoffman talked to Counselor Mr. Sandeep Panu about the upcoming deadline.
Seniors, the FAFSA deadline is March 2nd. That means you need to complete your financial aid application by March 2nd in order to receive a guarantee for a Cal Grant. You also should be filing for scholarships because a lot of the deadlines for those are coming up as well. If you have additional questions, please see your counselors or Miss Patty Lee in the Career Center.
Attention all club advisors. Club picture day is on Friday, March 2nd. Club advisors need to email yearbook advisor Mr. Pete LeBlanc in room S206 to set up a time for your club picture.
Choir auditions were held on February 10th and 14th in Miss Angelica Dychenko's room. Show choir is the newest addition to the choir program, which includes not only singing but dancing as well. Reporters Marcus Grimaldi and Julian Perez visited with Miss Angelica Dychenko and senior Desiree Turner.
So next year we're adding show choir as a class for the first time. We're really excited about that because we had a great turnout last semester when we did it before and after school. So we're actually adding it as a class, and we had auditions last week and this week, and they went wonderful. We have a lot of people who showed up to try out, and I think we have a great group of people that are signing up now for next year that made it. I'm really happy about the outcome. We are looking for a few more boys, so boys, if you're interested, please come and see me, and I can still audition you, and we can talk about adding you to show choir. But yeah, thanks for coming out to audition.
Show choir, I was really excited when we started it, and next year it's actually going to be a class. It's not going to be an after-school club. So it's really nice to see that, I helped start something, and just with one try we made it into a class. It's really fun, and it's a lot of dancing and singing, and you'd think it'd be more difficult. It wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. We had a ton of people audition last week, and they were all very good. We didn't really cut many people at all, and it's really exciting to see people that haven't even, been in choir before or have a choir background, to have them audition. And I'm pretty sure that they were very excited when they saw that they got accepted as well.
An intermediate, advanced contemporary, or advanced improv dancer, then you can attend the dance workshop taught by Core Dance Collective on February 25th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the dance studio. Admission to the workshop is $15 in advance and $20 at the door. Come out and participate.
As you may have noticed, several students on campus have various tattoos. You might think these students have these tattoos only because they look flashy, but why do students really get their tattoos? Is there a deeper meaning? Reporters Andrew Mitchell and Brooke Carrick talked to several students to find out what their tattoos really mean.
Tattoos of their last names to tattoos of lost loved ones, everyone has a meaning behind it. Rudy Clements is no exception. His tattoo represents his mom, who died on March 7th.
The tattoo on my forearm means my mom's last name, which is Kara. I got it for her because she passed away. So it has a lot of meaning to me because it's my mom's last name. It's not something stupid. So
People get their tattoos for various reasons. Some seniors, such as Rudy Clements and Ashley Bumgart, got their tattoo due to lost loved ones. Other seniors, as Markel Vines and Jordan Fowlerina, got their tattoo to represent who they are by getting their last name inked on their body.
Got it. The vines, the vines on my chest represents like the connection between my dad, my brother, and me. When I was 16, we all said that we were going to get it, and the actual vines in my last name represents like our connection.
Not only do students have their last names or lost loved ones inked on their body, some have quotes that they live by or got their tattoo because of bonding processes, such as seniors Joe Grimm, Javante O'Roy, and Nick Torrance.
My tattoo I got with my dad and my sister. It was sort of like a bonding process. In the past, me and my dad did a lot of things to bond together, like our hair. We cut our hair at the same time, and we got our hair at the same time, sort of like a bonding process. And this tattoo is sort of like a bonding process with me and him, and it includes my sister in it. So it's just a little thing that we got together as a family.
I got my tattoo to basically represent that, like turn adversity into ambition, which means like turn a negative into a positive.
For many students, one tattoo isn't enough. Once they get their first one done, they have a better understanding on what it is like, so they plan on getting a bigger one. Junior Will Davey and senior Alyssa Lane plan on getting a tattoo that symbolizes something significant.
I might get another one to represent what I believe in, or to represent my family if I get another one.
I plan on getting more. The main one I want to get is the Lady of Guadalupe, which is the Virgin Mary on my whole back. In my family, it means a lot. I pray to her a lot, so I just would rather have her with me all the time, so that's the big one.
Tattoos also can be very painful at times, especially when different colors are involved, such as red roses, because all the shading involved.
The tattoo basically felt like it was like a little knife cutting through your skin, and then when they did the shading, it was a lot of rubbing, and yeah, it felt like your arm was gonna fall off.
Initially, like when they were doing like the outline and stuff of it, it didn't hurt, but like when they got on the bone in the middle of like the filling for it, that's the only time it really hurt.
The process of getting a tattoo is very difficult and many medical risks are involved. An average tattoo can take around 30 minutes, while more complex ones such as senior Javante O'Roy's can take up to an hour and a half. The medical risks that are involved including getting skin infections, diseases, and even tumors, but most importantly, infected needles.
What's the risk of getting infected needles or tattoos? In a professional shop, there's no risk at all because they're all sterilized. Our needles here at the shop, we buy them pre-sterilized, so they come straight from the company. Now, the horror stories that we hear and the infections and the type of things that we see are tattoos that are done at home parties by unlicensed tattooists that use the same equipment over and over again throughout the tattoo party from one person to another without anything being cleaned.
Who will get the next tattoo? This has been Brooke Carrick reporting for Channel 5 Titan TV News.
I enjoyed working on this story because I got a chance to see why people really do have their tattoos. Earlier this week, the office staff had a little fun holding on a puppet making competition based on the Fandango puppets. Reporters Matt Hoffman and Julian Perez had a chance to talk with one of these puppets to find out how the competition went.
This year, on Valentine's Day, we decided to have a competition in the front office by making Fandango puppets. The twist was they had to represent a Titan. We had a total of 8 entries, and they were judged by Mr. Mola, Mr. Ray, and Mrs. Patton. It ended up as a tie, and the winning puppets were created by Miss Layton, and the other one was jointly created by Miss Chana and Mr. Carl.
The Matchmaker Fundraiser Survey was a big success. Students were given their perfect match survey results last Tuesday during class. We here at Channel 5 had a chance to speak with a couple students about who they were matched with.
My number 1 was Peter Barker, and all I know that he's on the JV football team, and I cheered for him, but I don't think we'd be a match.
I didn't buy my matchmaker thing, but I guess Kendall got mine, and I don't think we'll be a perfect match because I got a girlfriend, and I've known her since like 1st grade, so just friends.
Kristen Hodges is my match, and we're friends, but I don't think we'd be compatible with each other.
Justine got me for her number 1, but we would never date because we're just friends.
Juniors will be participating in the early assessment program by writing an essay in either their English or social studies class. If you're a junior and have neither English nor social studies, you'll be contacted separately for testing in the library. Reporter Andrew Mitchell talked to Assistant Principal Mrs. Jennifer Layton with more details on the upcoming test.
The Early Assessment Program, or the EAP, or most affectionately termed EAP, is given to every junior. And the reason we do that is, one, to find out if you're college ready. You'll get a score back and you'll know. But also, if you do really well on it, you won't have to take your placement tests in math and English at both the community college and the California State University. So it's a good idea to give it your best shot. And we're going to do that on March 21st. If you have English, you'll do it in your English class. If you don't have English this term, we'll do it in your U.S. History class. And if you have neither of those, I'll be contacting you and I'll be testing you in the library. So March 21st, mark your calendars. See you then.
It's now time again for your weekly Sports Corner. Here with everything Titan Sports are Mariah Pruitt and Kyle Hotchkiss.
Good morning, Titans. I'm Mariah Pruitt.
And I'm Kyle Hotchkiss.
With your Antelope Sports Corner.
This is Sports Corner.
How are you today, Mariah?
I'm good. And you?
Exhausted. You know.
Not more golf puns.
Fine. I really am tired, though.
I don't care. We have important news to get to.
Well, then. The varsity boys basketball team won on Wednesday against the Rio Americano Raiders, 72-53, which improves their record to 25-1. This win also marks Coach Rob Richards' 200th win as a coach.
Junior Gabe Buehler led the team in scoring with 17 points. Hopefully, the momentum of a 24-game winning streak will help lead the Titans to a victory in their final regular season game tonight at Whitney. Next Wednesday marks the start of playoffs, and our first game will be at home.
The girls' varsity basketball team played its final game of the regular season last night against the Whitney Wildcats, winning 75-40. Senior Michelle Corke led the team in scoring with 26 points. This gives them a final record of 18-7 heading into the playoffs next week. We have junior Tyler Ellis in the studio to talk about the season.
Thanks, Tyler, for joining us on Sports Corner. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So the team has been quite successful this season. What is one of the biggest factors to this success?
One of the biggest factors is that we communicate better on and off the court, and we have new players that help contribute to our wins.
Playoffs are coming up. Last year you were upset in the first round. What has the team talked about this year in order to prevent that from happening?
Well, we talked about our defense and offense and switched up our press breaker, and we also have been practicing really long hours, and this year we have more new players and actually helping us this year, so we could actually go far in the playoffs.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
Nope.
Thank you once again.
Thank you.
The Antelope Wrestling Squad won the Capital Athletic League Tournament Championship for the first time in school history.
They will be competing in the Division III CIF section individuals. Champions today and tomorrow. 13 of the 14 varsity wrestlers are competing, making this an historic season for the team.
I still don't see the hazard of my golf puns.
Really?
What, that wasn't a hole-in-one?
Well, we'll see you next week, Titans.
On your Antelope Sports Corner.
This is Sports Corner.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Titans.
Head out to support the Titans at Whitney tonight. There will be a red zone.
It's going to be a lot of fun, so come and cheer on your Titans.
Don't forget to tune in next week for the Wednesday show.
And start hitting those books, juniors. Well, have a wonderful day.
And another great 3-day weekend.
See you next Wednesday.
Only on your
Channel 5 Titan TV News. Bye.
Oh, hey,